Hello everybody, Frozen X-Blade here, and today is Wednesday, so I'm here with another awesome Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. And today, as you can say, we are here with Greydles, a new archetype that has been released in, I forget the name of the set, but they're pretty fancy. They're basically an entire archetype that just revolves around Snatch steal. Like, you can steal your opponent's cards, and most cards like that are banned, so I think it's pretty OP, and it's definitely a lot of fun to use. So I'm going to show you the deck profile. Now guys, before I start this video, it would really help me out if you would drop a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have Triple Slime. Now Greydle Slime is like the basis of all of them. It's the only card that doesn't steal opponent's monsters. So basically its effect is, you can destroy 2 Greydle monsters you control to special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. And when you do, you can special summon one Greydle monster from your graveyard. So you can go into rank 8 plays Synchro level 8 plays because he's a tuner. And you can go into rank 5 plays like Volcasaurus because you could bring out another slime potentially. And also his effect goes in good conjunction with Greydle Eagle. I cannot talk. Speaking of Greydle Eagle, his effect, now all the Greydles have similar effects. All of their effects are, if this card in your monster zone is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, equip it to the target, and take control of it. Now, Greydle Eagle Greydle Eagle's effect is also triggered when destroyed by a monster effect. Cobra's effect is triggered when destroyed by a trap, and Alligator's effect is triggered by spells. So we got monster effect, traps, and spells. So yeah, so you could like have 2 eagles on the field, activate Slime's effect, take control of one of your opponent's monsters, special summon the eagle back, and go into a level 8 play like Greydle Dragon. It's got some pretty mad combos. Next up, we have 2 Mother Grizzly because it's good if you have like some kind of dead draw. It's definitely a good opener. I might consider running one because it's kind of cloggy because I'm running a bit of a faster build than a stun build. And next up, we have an interesting tech card. We have Dragon Queen of Tragic Endings. Now, you may not have heard of this card, so I'll explain it real quick. It can't be normal summoned or set. You can special summon it by controlling 3 continuous spell cards, and we run 9 in this version of the build, so chances are it's not really going to be dead in your hand. Also, it has a pretty decent attacking effect. When it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, they send 1 card from their hand to their graveyard, and you draw 1 card. So basically, your opponent loses a card and you gain 1. And also, if it's in your graveyard during your standby phase, you can send 1 continuous spell card you control to the graveyard to special summon it, which works well in conjunction with Aquarium's set. Well, now let's get on to these spells. We have 1 Raigeki, 2 Moray of Greed, 3 gets kind of cloggy because we don't run as many water monsters as we should, so it can be a dead draw sometimes. 2 Surface and 2 Salvage. You can kind of mess with the ratios here a little bit. These are just the ones that I like the best. An interesting tech, Release Restraint Wave. Since Greydles count as equip cards when they're equipped to a monster, you could technically destroy them with this, and this card would be a lot better if it destroyed face-up spell and trap cards too, but it's still a really good card to like just nuke your opponent's back row. Next up, for another Greydle specific card, we have Greydle Impact, our first continuous spell. It has 2 effects. Once per turn, you can destroy 1 Greydle card, and then you can pop an opponent's card, so you can potentially steal with Alligator and also pop a card. And its second effect is during each of your end phases, you can add 1 Greydle card from your deck to your hand. So definitely a multi-use, pretty amazing spell card. Except we run 3 Supply Squad. You're basically going to go plus with it every turn. It's a really amazing card, especially if you have 2 on the field. If you have 3, don't place your 3rd on the field, I'd recommend, because it'll definitely clog up your back row. That's the one problem with this. Nearly every card in this deck has the ability to go in your back row, except for, like, Slime, Mother Grizzly, and Dragon Queen. So, yeah. Next up, we have Aquarium Set, something kind of strange because it's exclusive to the aquaactress archetype. But basically, it's a continuous spell, and it has great synergy with the deck. So, its first effect is all water monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense, but that doesn't really matter. The effect that we care about is if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, like by Dragon Queen's effect, you can target 1 aqua-type monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and yeah, it's just really cool. Next up, for our traps, we have 1 Bottomless, 1 Torrential, which works really well with Eagle, 3 Greydle Split. Basically, this works really well with Cobra, because this is a trap card. You can equip it to a monster, it gains 500 attack, but once again, that's kind of secondary. During your main phase, you can send this card to the graveyard, destroy the equipped monster, and special summon 2 Greydle monsters with different names from your deck, but destroy them during the end phase. This card's really overpowered, and you have to run 3 of them. And for the other Greydle exclusive trap, we have Greydle Parasite. When your opponent monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon 1 Greydle monster from your deck in attack position. So this helps. Basically, it crashes your opponent's monster into your Greydle, and you take control of them. And its second effect is when a Greydle monster you control declares a direct attack, you can target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's side of the field. But so basically, the reasoning behind this is special summon the card to your opponent's side of the field, crash into it with a Greydle, take control of it, and potentially do massive damage. I only run 2 because this is a more aggressive build, but it's still a great card. Now on to the extra deck. We have 1 Red Dragon Archfiend Scar Right, level 8, 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, 3 Greydle Dragon. This is the last Greydle card that we have today. When it's synchro summoned, you get to pop cards equal to the number of water monsters used as synchro materials, and that's just a great effect. And also, when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 water monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and its effects are negated. And I like this card because look at the artwork. It's a combination of slime, eagle, cobra, and alligator. I think that's really cool. And next up, we have 1 Scrap Dragon and 1 Stardust Spark Dragon. Onto the Xyz, we have 2 level 8s, 1 Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. I mean, not Neo, just Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, and Divine Dragonite Felgrand. For our level 5, we have Volcasaurus. You can run something else, but I like this the best. And for our rank 3s, we have 1 number 47 Nightmare Shark, Leviathan Dragon, Equipped Engineer, Zen Mains, and Musa-Rhythm the Stringin. I love saying that, even though I'm probably saying it completely wrong. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.